Property tax cap legislation now in the hands of Hoosier voters. News 10's Jessica Hayes spoke with voters today about their thoughts on a possible state amendment guaranteeing tax caps. She joins us now live in the studio with their thoughts. Jessica?
Mark, property tax cap legislation passed in the Indiana House earlier this month. Today it got the Senate's approval. Now the proposal heads to Hoosier voters, who will decide whether the limits belong in the state constitution. The property tax cap bill cleared the House and Senate and is now in the hands of Indiana voters. A November referendum will allow voters to decide whether the limit should become part of the state constitution. In an earlier interview with News 10, Governor Daniels said caps are one of his top priorities for 2010.
It's extremely important that we make the caps permanent. People would have the security of that ceiling as long as they own their house. In the end, it's the people's decision.
Wabash Valley voters say they want to keep taxes down, but are concerned about service cuts.
I'd like to keep it low, but in reality, it's going to have to go up to keep things moving.
If you want a library, you've got to pay the taxes in order for this library to run. If you don't pay the taxes, eventually the library's going to be gone.
Opponents say cutting alternative revenue sources has negative consequences, as Vigo County saw in 2009 when 3 libraries closed because of property tax cuts. But Daniels and his supporters say the caps protect taxpayers and give folks more control over state finances. A constitutional amendment would limit property taxes to 1% of a home's value, 2% of agricultural land or rental property value, and 3% of any other business property starting this year. To let us know what you think about the proposed property tax caps, head to our Facebook page or website and click on this story. Mark, back to you.
Thank you, Jessica.